in the entire National Hockey League. Tireless, fearless, and he's unbelievable during the Stanley Cup run. Here's number 2, Duncan Keith. Who is just as consistent as they come. He was a +10 Stanley Cup playoffs. It's hammer time. Here's number 4. He might get a new nickname in this town, Mr. Overtime. He scored number 7 against Detroit. Game 4 of the Stanley Cup Finals. Number 7, Brent Seabrook. One of the most mobile young D-men in the National Hockey League, a great future here. Number 8, Nick Leddy. A guy who led the Blackhawks with 10 goals in the postseason. He had to get strong consideration for the Conn Smythe Trophy. He wears number 10.
Chicago! Listen, on behalf of all the players that are coming up here, we just want to say thank you for coming out and supporting us all season long. You guys make the United Center and the city of Chicago the best place to play in all the NHL. We got a special team here, a special organization. We got a special group of people celebrating with us tonight. And we're just so proud that we can bring this to a great city of Chicago. 2010, you guys waited 49 years to do this. This year we waited 3. What do you say we get back here and do it again next year?
All right, here's a solid two-way forward who was not on the right end of it back in 2010. Now he is in the right place. Number 13, Daniel Carcillo. Terrific young centerman. He made a huge difference for the Blackhawks all season long, particularly on the penalty kill. He assisted, by the way, on the game-winning goal in Game 6, number 16, Marcus Kruger. On the blue line to win the Stanley Cup. He was a big part of this team all season long. He wears number 17, Sheldon Brookbank. At the age of 20, the Calder Trophy. Here's grandchild number 20, Brandon Sauer. Every team has got to have a guy like this. He's an enforcer. He went to battle for his teammates regularly. He wins face-offs. He kills penalties. A huge part of this team. A great teammate. 17 years in the league. He can now call himself a Stanley Cup champion. Players in the entire National Hockey League, a big part of a dominant third line all season long. Number 25, Victor Stalber. A huge pickup at the trade deadline. Gave this team stability in the middle. Number 26, Michael Hanzus. Another huge pickup. This was at the trade deadline last year, and since he's come here, the Blackhawks, all they do is win. Number 27, Johnny Oduya. here. 17 points in 23 games during the Stanley Cup run. Number 29, a few big goals too. The Blackhawks went 21-0-3 to start the year. Half of the best goaltending combination in the National Hockey League. He helped bring the Penning trophy here. Here's number 30. Another very important part of the Blackhawks' success. Consistency on the back end, a veteran presence there, very important down the stretch. Number 32, Michael Rosenthal. You can say a lot about him. All I need to say is this: Stanley Cup game-winning goal, number 36. Trophy to Chicago, spectacular all season long. Could have won the Conn Smythe as MVP of the playoffs. He said it a lot. I'll say it today. Was a great contributor to the Blackhawks all season long. 52, Brandon Bowling. He plays almost like an animal on the ice. He's a little guy with a big heart. And he can't wait for tomorrow because he gets better looking every day. You want to hear from Andrew Shaw?
And the organization, we want to thank you fans. You guys are unbelievable. We couldn't do it without you guys. And we want to thank the city of Chicago for all the amazing things you've done for us.
Another very important piece of this team, very important on the PK particularly, number 67, Michael Froley. Two-way players in the entire National Hockey League, and now a two-time Stanley Cup champion, 81. He's a big-time player. He's got hardware now to back it up. Conn Smythe Trophy winner.
What's up, Chicago? This day is fun is because of all you guys coming out and supporting this team. Thanks for having me fun. Saying I said throughout the playoffs that represents this team perfectly. That's hockey, baby! We got a little present here. It's a trophy we give out after every game. I think it should go to the best player in the playoffs, number 50, Corey Crawford. Speech by Corey Crawford. This is unbelievable. For the guys that were here in 2010, we didn't think there was a chance that we could outmatch that performance by the fans, but you guys did it somehow. This shows how unbelievable this city is. Unbelievable. Thank you. Bunch of guys to represent this city, hard-working guys, down-to-earth guys that go out there and play for each other every single shift, represents this city and what it means right here. Bring the Stanley Cup home twice in 4 years is absolutely unbelievable. Thank you for coming out with this.